Okay. I didn't think it would be possible for this team to outdo what they did in 2019 in terms of heartbreak, which was losing on a last second overtime dagger to Kawhi Leonard, one of the greatest shots in NBA history. Then they did the thing against the Hawks, where they were heavily favored. Ben Simmons completely disappeared in the series and they completely choked that series away. Now we are on the verge of completing, we're halfway to completing the greatest choke job in the history of the NBA. No team has ever blown a 3-0 series lead in NBA history. It only happened once in the MLB, and that was the Yankees Red Sox in '04, and it's only happened 4 times in the NHL. So we are on the verge of making history, halfway to making history. And there's nothing that I can see happening that can change that because everything's coming together. It seems like it's going to happen because Doc Rivers has a track record of 20 years of blowing series leads. He's blown 3-1 series leads, and now he's on the verge of blowing a 3-0 series lead. Because the guy's a fucking fraud, and he's always been carried by the talent that he's had. He's never had to actually coach, because all he's had to do is tell his high talent to teams to go out there and win games for him. And the reason why we traded for James Harden was to step up in situations like this. Situations where Joel Embiid is not 100%. He's a torn ligament in his finger, in his hand, that's going to sideline, he's going to have surgery on. So he's not 100%. And you've needed to win these last 2 games in order to get him rest for the second round. But I'm not even thinking about the second round right now because I don't even see this team making the second round at this point because this team is in free fall. Toronto has all the momentum. Same thing to what the Hawks did when the Hawks won Game 5 last year. And what I said about the Hawks series, I said it felt like that we lost the series right then and there, and it feels the same way right here because Game 5, it's your home court. It's your chance to blow things out. I have no confidence that this team's going to win Game 6, and even if they do, even if they don't win Game 6, I have little confidence that this team's going to win Game 7 because they had their chance to win tonight, and they not only lost, but they got their asses blown the fuck out. So, this team is one of the most incompetent franchises in all of the NBA. They are on the same level as the Sacramento Kings. I'd rather this team suck dick like the Sacramento Kings than to go to playoffs every single year and for them to rip my fucking heart out of my chest. This team is fucking infuriating. And I'm acting like now that they lost this series. So when they actually does, I'm not heartbroken over it. Because I don't see this team going into Toronto in a hostile crowd with a hurt Embiid, with a Harden that's clearly not playing well, with a Maxey that has not regained his momentum from the first 2 games of the series, and a Doc Rivers who is nothing but a choking fucking hack. I don't see them going into Toronto and winning Game 6, and I don't see them coming back home and winning Game 7 if they don't win in Toronto. So, this team can fuck right off. And guess what, Sixers? Even if you do somehow manage to not choke away this series, you're beating fucking Miami. You needed to win these last 2 games, or at least one of these last 2 games, so you could rest Embiid and get him at least close to 100%. By the time you play Miami or Atlanta, because Atlanta might shock Miami like they shocked us last year, they might. Embiid's not even going to be healthy. Would be like 50% at max, and you can't win with this roster with a 50% max Embiid because Harden, he's playoff Harden at this point. It's just where it is. He's being playoff Harden, and you have playoff Doc behind the bench too. Wow. This is a fucking disgrace, and I can't believe. No, I can totally believe that you guys are doing this. I went into this playoffs feeling, I'm not that confident. Harden. I mean, we'll probably beat the Raptors, but I doubt we get farther than that. You have playoff Harden there. You have playoff Doc. I'm not sure if they have what it takes, and now they're halfway to blowing the biggest lead, committing the biggest choke job that the league has ever seen. And it's all too familiar at this point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to listen to some Sunny Day Real Estate, American Football, and Brand New, and drink this fucking drink right here to drink my fucking sorrows away and worry about this team for the next 3 days, and then they're going to distract from the Eagles draft. That's another reason why I fucking hate this. Yeah, like I was gonna just enjoy the draft, enjoy watching it. Now we gotta worry about these fucking pieces of shit at the same time. So fuck you, Sixers. Fuck you.